With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And off we go from Denver.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They're on the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
First play, first throw coming for Vic. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. And he's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's a play fake. Now Vic. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Michael Irvin laying himself out in the end zone. And the Titans go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. They'll try the sneak, and he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Vic readies to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Vic to throw it. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the Titans' 39-yard line.
60
Kamara up the middle. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Vic goes play action. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's got the 1st down and more. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Irv Smith Jr., 37 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now here's Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Vick. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A huge play there on the screen pass. 41 yards. After a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Kyron Williams from 17 yards out. And the Titans have retaken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
That throw by Vick incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive touchdown.
A second down throw for Vic. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
Here we go.
Here's Vic. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. It makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. Here now, 2nd and 4. Vic now. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Throwing, Vic. Rolling to his left. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
My, if maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter, it's going to give them the lead because you have a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cup 19. Let's go.
It'll be Vic once more. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Vic's throw hauled in by Washington. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. A give to Kamara running right. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
19 tight. Let's go.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. From the gun, Vic. And he rifles one incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Play action now. Vic on the move to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Vick taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now Carlson for the extra point. And the lead is now 2. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And the punt kicks it out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. He completes it to Julio Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Ready, go.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. Look at the big man rumble. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darnell Washington, 54 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Williams to return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And this one complete again to Mims. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Again, it's Williams.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Second down, Vick. Being chased out left. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Williams. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
18 Cardinals.
Vick, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate. Those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.